Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mystical Butterfly 77. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. Since my last upload, I have started working, doing readings at a metaphysical shop. And so that's how most of my time is spent at this time, essentially, doing readings at a metaphysical shop. So I do personal readings on the phone, in person, and on Zoom. And I could leave that information down in the description box. And yeah, so I was thinking today I could do a reading about the collective energy. And I'm going to have 3 piles to choose from. Not 3. Actually, we'll stick with 3 because I already said that. So pile 1 will be the Knight of Pentacles. Pile 2 will be the Queen of Cups. And pile 3 will be the Ace of Cups. Okay, so if you chose pile 1, Knight of Pentacles, the energy for you is King of Swords. Cutting through the BS, I'm getting, just really cutting through all the crap that you've been hearing and kind of like discerning like what is true and what is just gossip, and like what is also, I'm also getting the sense of like projection. Like, am I projecting my things onto other people, or is this what's really going on? Let's see. 6 of Pentacles, time. It's almost like you're waiting for the right time, or like the clock to strike for you to move and take action. And I'm getting the sense that it's like, the clock has struck. It is ticking. It is saying, it's ringing, like that grandfather clock, or the clocks, or like, the church bells when it goes off, but you're not hearing them. And it's like, well, you should have been done whatever it is that you're supposed to do. Yeah, it's like I think that like you're finally realizing, so like with the 6 of Swords, I think that you're like finally realizing that it's time to move away from this like waiting around. It's like you finally saw the cue. Yeah, it's time to go, so you're going. And I think it's interesting that we have the 6 and the 6 showing up. So we have double 6s here, so that could be a number that's really important right now for you. 6 is a lot of times like the number right after change. It's like, the beginning of the change, and seeing almost like the after effects of it. Another 6 with the Lovers, so 666, guys. That's not always, a lot of people say that's the number of the beast. Let's not go there. Okay, every number has a thing. We as humans villainize almost everything. So here with the Lovers, it's like working together to, it's like making a choice to cooperate with somebody else, and like almost like do something with other people to get to the key, because it's like, the key's up here, and it's like using 2 minds, and like, two minds sometimes can come up with a better solution than just one, because this person might be thinking, oh, we can do this, and then this person is like, yeah, and then we can do this, and then that'll help us get the key. And it's almost just like having faith in that. Let's see, another card, just a few more cards, and then we'll move on to the other 2 piles. So the World, yeah, so something coming to a conclusion, something coming to an end. really just kind of sitting and biding your time and waiting for the right, I keep getting this time thing, waiting for the right time, letting things marinate almost. It's almost like stop being so impatient. Give yourself some time, let things really get to equal footing. It's almost like the vibes aren't matching yet, and that's why it's not happening. It doesn't matter how much you try to make it go faster. The universe is like, no, honey, it's not time yet. So that's kind of like the vibe I'm getting. Let's see. Ten of Swords. Okay, yeah. So with the Ten of Swords, it's like you're so... This is the message I'm getting with this one, right? So there's a sword right there, but it kind of looks like the rest of the buildings. It's like, it's, the answer is right there. And it's like, for some reason or another, you just can't see it because you're just so hyper focused. Not in some reason or another. It's because you're hyper focused on one thing that it's like, you keep passing over it. You know, you look over the, like, let's say you're looking for an item at the grocery store and you keep on glancing over it because you're just going too fast. It's almost like you're not, it's like a message to slow down as well, I'm hearing. And if you're already going slow and you're like, what do you mean slow down? I'm already going slow. It's like, but are you really? Like, what are you doing with the time that you're using that's slowed down? Are you reflecting? Are you doing some shadow work? Are you doing that inner work that it takes to really like move forward? Then let's see. I'm gonna pull one last card, and that is the Four of Cups. Okay, so I think that this hyper focus thing is like hyper focus on disappointments. Hyper focus on things that were lost, on a lost love, I'm hearing, or something like that, almost like losing your heart or like a heartbreak. Maybe there was like some sort of a breakup or a misunderstanding, but it's almost like just wallowing in the sorrow and wallowing in what was lost, and that's what's kind of keeping you, I'm hearing, from like really stepping up fully. So that's all I'm getting for you guys. So it's a short and sweet reading. I don't have a lot of memory on my phone, and I want to get all 3 piles in. So thanks. I'll leave a like if that resonated, and they're always appreciated. And be blessed. Have a good day. So for pile 2, who chose the... No, that's pile 3. Was it not? Are we going to have a confusion here? Mercury retrograde isn't over. So the Queen of Cups, pile 2. I believe this is pile 2. So the Queen of Cups. So for the Queen of Cups, pile 2, I'm getting it's almost like this big offer of like, yeah, like this big offer of love coming in, or something about like a rebirth. Definitely like cycles coming to an end with the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. With this Queen of Cups as like the indicator for the reading, I would definitely say that it's more of a sense of like you've been doing the work that it takes, and you've been kind of like working on yourself, and you've been working on your shadow work and working on integrating them, and kind of like coming to a place of acceptance, that like this is who you are, and you are sitting pretty in your throne. You know what I mean? Like you are empowered in yourself, and it's almost like now it's like energetically speaking, it's like you're holding your heart out for the right person, because it's almost like it's invisible to everybody except the people that are meant to see it. And sometimes people are only in our lives for a short period of time to teach us a lesson, and sometimes you'll know it when it's the person. They're meant to be there for a longer time. Even if it is a lesson, still they're still meant to be there for the long run. And it's almost like just having faith that you're valuable enough for that. It's almost like this sense of feeling like you're not valuable enough to have that, but that's like, that stems from messages that other people imposed on us and like on you as we were growing up, and then we embodied them and took them on as our own, even though they don't belong to us. And that's also part of the shadow work, is learning to love yourself, learning to mother yourself, learning to be there for you, like no one else will be. Like being there for you the same way that you would be there for someone you love. Yeah, definitely pouring in the same love that you give to others into yourself. Let's see, what else do I have for you guys? Queen of Cups, Indicator, Pile 2. Keep on wanting to say Pile 3. I feel like y'all are just supposed to watch both of them. Let's see. So the Six of Wands, almost like I'm getting like a marriage of sorts, or like a, this may not resonate for everybody, but I'm getting like a sense of like a marriage, and then like a pregnancy, and then like a baby, and then a family kind of starting. I get this sense of like the wheel finally turning, and like you getting your chance to shine, and your moment in the spotlight, essentially. Almost like, hey, now it's your turn. It's almost like you've been in line waiting, and they finally, like at the airport, and they finally called your zone number or whatever. You know, they at the airport, when you're gonna board the airline, they usually call you in groups. And so, you know, you're just like waiting and waiting, but it's like, I feel like it's going to come in quickly. I'm getting this sense of like union and celebration, and specifically for some specific people, marriage and pregnancy and children. Let's see. So what else is there for pile 2? Knight of Wands. Yeah, like almost like a very passionate offer. Someone coming in very quickly with like news about, yeah, this could be news about a pregnancy or news about a proposal. I'm just getting this a lot. It's very like prevalent in this like energy, in this spread. But it's almost like watering the wrong seed, or it's almost like finally, I don't want to say watering the wrong seed. It's almost like finally attending. Yes. Okay. So it's like finally attending to the things that you didn't attend to. Like, so this flower here, it hasn't been growing because it hasn't been attended to. And I think that now it's finally like being attended to. And this is why we have a lot of this energy of like 333. So like union, celebration, us getting together, victory. Like this is like why I get like this wedding vibe. Like I don't know, like I just get this wedding vibes from this. I also see a bit of like, I'm hearing like jealousy or envy as to like your life might not be easy, but you carry yourself in a way where it seems like things are a breeze, and people envy that. And this is also why I feel like it's necessary to do like a protection about yourself and protect your energy, and just make sure that you're keeping yourself protected, whether that includes like watching who you spend time with, who you entertain. And what I mean by that is who you talk to, who you exchange energy with. Only really, I'm not saying to isolate people, or to not to isolate people. I'm not saying to like ghost people, or like, you know, stop talking to people, but like pour energy into people that are going to pour energy back, because otherwise you're just going to lose that energy and it's never going to come back. And I think that now more than ever, you need to be watering the seeds that you haven't been watering, and really attending to the things that took the back burner, because that's like really important to being able to have a good foundation, and a strong foundation for all these blessings that are coming in for you. I feel like this is going to be like a fairly short reading, because this is just like it's just all so positive, and then not getting much activity from the deck. All right, so last card is one that wanted to fall. Last card is the Six of Pentacles. So something might be coming in 6 months' time, or something might happen at 6 o'clock, or like 6 o'clock might be an important time for you. but it's almost like things are going in the right direction. Time is finally kind of like in your favor, and I think that a very beautiful blessing is on its way to you. So just keep up your protection. Make sure that you're protecting your energy, and that you are being discerning about who you allow into your life, and also not sharing news too early and with the wrong people. Not everybody really truly has a good intention for you. Sometimes people may say, oh yeah, I wish you the best, but really they're like, fuck, I can't believe they're doing well again, and then that's the type of energy that you don't need. And that's what I mean by protecting your energy, being careful who you share what information to. You know what I'm saying? Just being discerning about what you say into who. So that's all I have for you guys. If it resonated, please leave a like, comment down below, and really appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks, and good luck with everything. And so last but not least, we have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups, I'm getting almost like another sense of like this renewal, almost like a tower moment that brings you lots of clarity and brings you, it's almost like a painful revelation. Let me get some more information. You might see dragonflies a lot, or like dragonfly might be something important to you, or like something that is maybe it's like your spirit animal or something like that. But I'm getting the sense that like there's a lot of flooding of information. Yeah, so I'm getting like a feeling of like feeling like you have to be defensive, or feeling like there's a defense up, like guarding your energy, which would make sense because it's like there's a lot of flooding of emotions right now, a lot of storminess inside, a lot of dysregulation. It's almost like being triggered a lot, and then having to take yourself out of the muck, and it's almost like you've been walking through a rainy storm and you're cold, and it's raining and windy, and you've been walking for hours and you're still nowhere near your destination. And but it's like keep going, because you're like getting there. It's to enlighten you, essentially. It's to show you how strong you are, and show you that you have such a strong choice to make. It's like in your mind, it's such a labyrinth, and like, so in your mind, it looks like this. It's like a maze. And it's like you're having to like find this key. Like it's like having to get this key with this Lover's card, right? In order to like figure out this maze, in order to get out. It's almost like this is the exit. This is the last part. And with the Six of Swords, another six energy, it's almost like you've been keeping yourself from the knowledge. It's like you have the book here. Yes, it's difficult. It's hard to be able to read it because of the obstacle of this thing on the head, but it's like you're sitting on the knowledge, essentially. And it's like I'm hearing like not making the right choices, and it's like consistently not making the right choices because I'm hearing you're looking for love in all the wrong places. And so it's almost like, like invest in you, honey. I don't know why I feel like saying that way. I don't mean it in a mean way, but it's like invest in you. Invest in finding what it is that like drives you and gives you passion. Yeah, exactly. Like the Hermit, like take time for yourself, find what gives you light, find what motivates you. Get out of your funk, essentially. And I know that's harder like to do than it is to say, but like look, like lighting a match, illuminating, like things are just coming to the surface for you. There's a lot of this illumination, a lot of this like clarity, a lot of answers coming. because it's like, again, you've been walking through this storm. You've been having to face a lot of these shadows, a lot of these issues, and it's so that you can open your eyes to the truth of the matter and to what's actually happening, and also being accountable to like what your role is in your situation, because we all have a role in our situation, however big or small it may be. Sometimes we hold ourselves back because we're a bit fearful of jumping into the unknown and of being by ourselves and having to do it alone. And I say it in quotations, not to invalidate the fact that you may feel alone or that it's a solo journey, but you're not alone, like in spirit. You know what I mean? Like, you still have your spiritual team and your ancestors and your angels and the Most High and God looking after you and making sure that you're doing your stuff. And sometimes tough love is the way that people learn. But it's like you have the spark of fire. Like, you just lit the first spark that's gonna light up the entire bonfire. And you're gonna like see this like renewed energy, like all of the sudden. And I'm not saying all of a sudden because it's like gradual and sudden. It seems sudden because it's like, wow, finally, because it's such a big change, but it took a long time to get to this part, or like to this change, to this place of being accepting of yourself. And let's see, another card. One last message for pile 3 with the Ace of Cups. The Queen of Cups. I actually accidentally shuffled it in, but with the Queen of Cups, this is like finally being able to open yourself up with someone to be in a healthy relationship and not repeat past cycles of toxicity and missing the red flags, and then not standing up for yourself and not falling for the charms, because I'm getting that like energy of just like, I know it's the last card, but like one more, like not, it's like you finally like mended a part of yourself that was very deeply wounded, and now you're like ready to step out on the town. That's basically it. Like, I don't even have to shuffle anymore. That's the message. Yeah, especially with the Magician at the bottom, like, you have everything that you need at this point to be able to move forward. And now it's just like, you just need to make out a plan and enact them and step forward and be empowered in yourself, and really have confidence in your ability to be resilient and strong, because you really are. You've been through so much, and here you are still, and kudos to you. And if no one said it to you, I'll say it. I am so proud of you. And with that, I will wrap up my reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, please leave me a like down below or a comment, and I wish you all a blessed night. Namaste.